Hi guys, welcome to today's video. In today's video, we'll look into a scenario in which Serbia forms an empire. And the first thing they do is invade Kosovo, which leads to Albania coming in to defend them. Although it's not much use because Serbia is the stronger one. Maybe a counteroffensive could be succeeded by them, but kicking them out or even stopping their invasion is almost impossible. Unless this was real life where there's NATO, which it's not. So there's nobody to defend them. With them making a counter-offensive, almost pushing back into Kosovo. But that isn't enough. And, well, they fall. And that's bad. They fell. Sad. Nobody likes seeing Albania fall. The country with a dragon quite visible on it. But anyways. With them annexing Montenegro, because likely Montenegro would want to join. With them funding a Srpskan revolt, most likely. Because if they fund a Srpskan revolt, well, then they might not need to fight as much. But they'll end up getting involved in this war eventually, but right now, that Serbian Empire is just hoping the rebels manage to take it out. They manage to take the northern part of the country and move in. They even take Srpska, but then Serbia has steps in around the taking of, not Srpska, the taking of, that's the capital, Sparta, I think. No, that's not it. That's wrong. And yeah, Sarajevo. That's the capital. And they go into Croatia. I think this is a good idea, but Croatia somehow knew about this, but didn't trust it to be real. Now them moving in from all fronts in Bosnia, Croatia, hoping for their survival, they invade Serbia.
I mean, actually invade.
Like, they cross the border and march into Serbia. And they manage to make these troops not very sustainable to have, which leads to the collapse of this front. And they start heading into some of the more longer parts of Serbia, Bosnia. They even enter Serbia's core territories. But they made one mistake. They made a narrow spearhead towards Belgrade, which got encircled, and all their troops there got captured. Which means, well, they lost most of their army. Yep. And Serbia quickly takes the opportunity to grab Zagreb and force Croatia into capitulation. And they fully annex it. And then they quickly move into Slovenia and North Macedonia and take it over. Let's see, expanding into Italy, Greece, Romania, Austria, and places. But Bulgaria, Romania, and Greece form the anti-Serbian coalition. And this coalition's goal is to take down Serbia and its expansionist values, which is pretty bad considering, well, expansionism isn't good according to them, even though they were once expansionists themselves. But anyways, let's see what happens with Serbia getting steamrolled at the beginning of this war, with them getting pushed out of Albania and out of northern Macedonia, almost to their capital by Romanian forces before achieving stalemate. But then this war starts slowing down in the south, and Serbia manages to succeed in its first offensive, but unfortunately it isn't as successful as they would hope, and they get invaded again by Romania. This time they don't get as far in on that area. So then they take their attention to the south, where they manage to push into Albania and almost kick them out of Macedonia. But something crazy happens. Italy joins, seeing the weakness and an ability to gain some lands. Austria joins to try and take Slovenia, and Hungary joins because they're hungry for land. And Italy has success, Austria has success in their goals, and Hungary has success in their goals. And well, now it looks like the Serbian Empire can't win anymore. But that's wrong. The Serbian Empire goes back to the southern front, and this time stronger, and cut it off from the rest of the fronts. Not fully, because it didn't go across Bulgaria. But that's their goal now. They want to annex all of Bulgaria. Bulgaria doesn't realize it was that much land that was going to get taken from them, so they surrendered early. leading to Greece being on another front from its allies. And Greece is pushed back rapidly. And Romania is pushed back too, but Greece is pushed back a lot. And well, it looks promising for their victory, but Greece causes a counteroffensive. Serbia is probably not planning on taking all of them out, with them quickly going into Romania's capital with no surrender in sight by the looks. They move up and take Dubrosia, I think it's called. And eventually, Romania decides to capitulate. Their next offensive is against Hungarian forces that got overstretched when Romania surrendered. And quickly, troops are sent up to Budapest. Used to be Buda and Pest, but then they united to form Budapest. Yep. And now the northern front, except where Italy is mostly occupying. Italy keeps a hold of what it's occupying, but it can't push forwards. Greece has surrendered, Romania surrendered, Hungary surrendered, and Bulgaria surrendered. Now can they get Austria to surrender? Austria surrenders. And they kick Italy out. Italy's about to surrender, planning on, but it doesn't pass, so they stay in the war longer. And eventually they end up getting it through that they need a surrender. With Greece's capitulation happening too. Because Serbia betrayed them and joined the war again against them. And yeah, that's before the treaty. Let's see what happens after the peace. Yugoslavia, Serbia takes a lot of land. And after they annex all the land, well, they decide not to make puppets as that'd be overextending them. And as you can see, they have the Black Sea, Adriatic Sea, Mediterranean Sea, and Aegean Sea access. Even though technically it's all the Mediterranean Sea if you think about it. But now they are a power. They are the strongest nation in the Balkans. Well, at this point, they're basically the only nation. There's Greece, a bit of Turkey, a bit of Romania, and Hungary, and Moldova. And that's all for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Wild Mapper out, but not until you subscribe, because we're trying to get to 2,600 subscribers before May 1st. At 2,500 subscribers, we will have a special. So please subscribe. Bye, guys!